Anyway, on some real shit. On some real shit. No, nothing real to say, man. Nothing real to say. Beyond beyond all limits, the clarity of being is thus the guttural vowl of an ancestral memory. Oh, I think that's as real as I can get. Cryptic, but it's the only way I think. Unfortunately, or luckily, there's a kind of dissonance to me, man. Or hybridity, or double nature. There is thought and there is communication. And when I think the only purpose of my thoughts is revelation, it is not communication. Because I have nothing to say. I don't imagine. I think there's no imagining the other. Then, when this is beautiful. Birds are just dancing, man. I shouldn't be the subject of this video, but I don't know how to turn the camera to the other side, man. And I don't think you can see it with this one. Oh, fuck it. Let it stay just there. When you come out of that state of thought and into the realm where both you and the other exist, there's something that needs to be compromised. And the better skilled you are at compromise, the better orator you can get, the better communicator, you know. Because when it comes to words and thoughts, it's something that's untouchable, man. Ungraspable. It's very radically free. Because its purpose is not to communicate a fact. Its purpose is revelation, expansion, shifting. It's more of a quest. Because while one part of us evolved in a social setting, another part of us people call soul. Another part of us really is missing out in this wide picture we call the world. It has no place in it. But as a human, you need that dichotomy. You need that double nature. You need the ability to be you as something different than everybody else in order for you to function. But also at the same time, there cannot exist something outside of everything else. You know? From that contradiction, from that tension, the soul is bereft. It's in between. You know? This probably has nothing to do with fitness. Like I said, this channel is about, like it says in the description, dedicated to the path of the winged tiger, of the sky tiger. Because of that double movement, panthers, all of them, felines, I'm fascinated by what they are, what they represent, that fearful symmetry, grounded creatures, bestial kings that also can play. While the sky, it represents the domain of the avians, birds and whatnot. Birds, stars, breath, winds, thunder, eagles, cold, emptiness, rain, for me, in my pursuit of physicality, there's always that double movement, because whenever I overcome exertion, there's a feeling in me that just wants to look up, that just wants to be free, completely free of any confines. I think that's why I push so hard. Just to feel completely empty, completely free, without bounds. I want to be strong because I want to be without bounds. I want to pursue that feeling tirelessly till it tells me something. I want to feel it long enough. So it's really not about me seeing numbers or seeing numbers go up. These are just goals, small goals that I put on myself because I need that muscle maturity. But training is about form. Strength has its form. But when we're talking about form, we also need to talk about beauty. You know, and I can think about choreography. I think about the martial arts. The forms with which they practice, the stances, all these things, they represent strength and form. You know? Form over mind. A lot to get into. Philosophy of physicality, physical exertion. I don't know if it's been explored enough. Other parts of the body were explored very thoroughly. You got hedonists everywhere, man. They think the only purpose to the world is pleasure, happiness. And there are ascetics. That deprive themselves of every desire, which is quite the opposite of hedonism. Zuhd in Arabic. These are all like, they're all pursuits, they're all routes, things that the body can say. I think since I have been fascinated by the moment of overcoming exertion, I think there lies my quest. That clarity. It's what I want to pursue. And because of that, I am fascinated by wildlife. You know, I say tigers. I can say serpent. I can say horse. I can say something that swims. You know, it's not about their strength or their place in the hierarchy of creatures. That I seek to be the best or anything. It's just that each one of them, for me, carries a whole bunch of metaphors, a whole bunch of signs. You know, we call them ayat. In Islam, they're called ayat. Ayat. An ayah is a sign. It's the sign. Ayah is something that God has left for you, for us. Ayatullah, the signs of God in the world. And for me, there is a kind of resonance. It may not exist for you, but there is some kind of resonance when I contemplate state of being animal, their form, their shape, their strengths, their weaknesses, their play. I'm amazed by their play. That such brutal wild beasts can play, can enjoy the sun, can enjoy rest. All these things, for me, are worth pursuing in contemplation. That's why I always work with bestial metaphors. And it's that resonance that allows the production of certain kinds of thoughts that are free, that are radical, that are personal, individual. You know, thought exists in resonance between the soul and Ayat, the signs. They cannot exist in a vacuum because they're not the same as communication. Communication is an exchange of fact or an application of power, of control, persuasion. You know, thoughts can only be in resonance. It's the only way they can be authentic, unique, individualized. It's that resonance that's quite eerie, strange, unhomely, and in between. Like you're contemplating something and suddenly your mind goes quiet. Because words are not enough. You need something new. You need thought. Because the words that you had cannot be fathomed, or rather, they cannot fathom this new kind of resonance. You know. Yep. It's a bit of a long-winded talk. A bit of how I see the world. A bit of how I came to be interested in what I am interested about. Who knows? Could resonate with you. It's as real as it gets. Well, Tomorrow it's pull day, and today was legs. Squats are regressing, so I'm gonna start pushing the heavy weight on them. Do more of a high rep style workout. Plats style workout. Cut the volume on the leg press. Keep the extensions and the lunges. Work on my bracing strength and my posterior strength, but keep the squat on the back burner. Tomorrow we're doing pull-ups and the day after that bench. And then it's all over again. Ouroboros style. See you tomorrow.